Am I right? Or am I right? Who runs the world? Girls! That's soda, by the way. No alcohol will be drank in this video. Well, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. But before I go any further into this video of me spilling all of my tea, thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. 5,000, that blows my mind, and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful that as boring as I am, you still find interest. So thanks so much for subscribing. Let me start off by saying thank you so much for coming back to my channel, even after watching my previous video where I was a hot mess express. So if you're tuning in again, you a real one, you a real one. And just a disclaimer, I'm in no way, shape, or form saying that I have it all together, that I have it all figured out, that I'm perfect, blah, blah, blah. Or now that I've experienced this, like I know not to do it again, because girl, I always do it again. So life lesson 101, you never learn. So let's get into the video and let's spill my tea. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is weight gain, weight loss. I got down to the lowest of 129 pounds. A lot of it by eating right, doing what I was supposed to, but then there's a lot of added stress, a lot of pressure, and a lot of just different things going on in between my work life, my home life, and everything else. I'm sitting now comfortably at 151, and I have never been so happy with that number on a scale. Like, even when I was heavier trying to lose weight, was I ever happy with anything? But at this weight, I think I'm the most happiest. I have curves, things fit how they're supposed to fit. Like, I don't gotta pull my pants up, like my butt sits nicely in those jeans, and my thighs are okay, and you know, I could lose a little arm and a little back chunks, but you know, I'm happy with it. I'm content, I feel good in my skin, and it's taken me a really long time to say that out loud, let alone in front of a camera, let alone having a good thought process about it. Because like when you think about it and you're like, oh, I want to lose weight, blah blah blah, you think of all the downsides, like what if it doesn't work, what if I can't do this, blah blah blah. Once you just like let it flow naturally and you just fit like a good eating schedule in your life and good things in your life, it just kind of, it flows together. When you like force it and it has to be done and you have to follow this to get to this, it just makes it frustrating, and it's like too much to do, and then you just end up like setting yourself up for failure, and it's like, it's not worth it. So I just decided to just eat what I want, but in moderation. So it works for me. I'm happy, I'm content, I feel good, I feel like I look good, and I'm not saying that in a braggy way, I'm just really freaking confident about it, and I love the skin that I'm in. I just want to hug myself sometimes, because like it's taken me a long time to get here. So yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is being toxic, and how you a lot of times are the reason for why toxic things happen in your life. Whether it be rekindling an old friendship that obviously didn't work out, but you feel bad and feel you should say sorry. Whether it be someone that you've totally cut communication off with, and one of the two parties finds a way to reach out to each other or bump into each other. It could be your attitude about your workspace. It could be your attitude about your relationship, your attitude about your day. Just waking up and setting the tone for like the rest of your afternoon and evening. It's just, it's all about you. And if you allow those conversations, if you allow those friendships, and if you allow yourself to continue doing the things that you stopped in the first place, you're only, one, putting out the vibe to get toxic stuff to come back to you, and you're putting it out there, and what goes out comes right back in. So if you give it, if you give it out to the universe is gonna give it back to you. So it's like, if you know that you're not supposed to be having that conversation, don't. If you know that your job sucks, find another one. If you know that it's hard for you to wake up, try maybe dancing or meditating, or just picking up something that makes you feel really good in the morning. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to admit that like sometimes it's you and not them. It's just like taking responsibility for your own actions. Like I've reached out to people I shouldn't have reached out to, knowing what the outcome would be, and even knowing what the outcome would be and being like, yeah, I know what the outcome's gonna be, but I learned from last time. But you know what? You're actually setting yourself up for an even worse ending to it, because not only do you know that you're entering the toxic conversation, you know you're entering it knowing that you shouldn't have, or knowing that you'll react differently, but now you're setting yourself up to get hurt twice as hard, because one, you thought you can handle it how you did last time, and two, you're entering the toxic conversation. So when it comes to an end and you get the same result, not only did you know better, but you knew better, you know? So it's like, stop doing that all 2019. Like, let's I mean, I'm with you, so we're gonna do it together, because I'm not gonna allow toxic in my life. I'm trying my best not to put it out there, but some days Friday rolls around and I'm just like, girl, that was a long week. In the field of work that I work in, it's a lot of customer service, and sometimes you get a lot of bad customer service that makes you like cold at heart, and it just makes you angry. And the next thing I want to talk about is changing your workspace. 2017, 2018, late 2018, I was actually in a really bad workspace. I did not enjoy it. It wasn't getting fun for me anymore. And I've been in the field of work that I've been in for like almost 9 years. So that's like a long time. That's almost a freaking decade. And it was just a negative space for me. I was all alone doing my job all on my own. I had full responsibility of every action that I took in my position, and it was stressful. I would come home and carry the baggage of work, and then I'd carry the baggage of work into my personal relationships, into my home relationships, into my attitude, into my vibe, because it felt as if like I had no relief from it. It was just like I was at work and then it felt like I was still at work, and it really put me in a negative place for a long time. Working by yourself is like very hard on the mental state, especially if you were coming from kind of a rocky mental state, and then being put in that just makes it so hard. Late 2018, early 2019, I changed my workspace. I am so much happier, so much happier. Save a little time to like speak some positivity into your morning. Write on the mirror like, today I'm beautiful, or today I'm gonna be great, today I'm gonna accomplish this XYZ, or today I'm gonna get a car wash, because you know you put it off and you just want to do something that makes you feel good. You don't necessarily have to do retail therapy all the time. You don't have to, you know, buy something. It could just be like making your bed. Like, I make my bed every morning and it makes me feel so good. It's just like, yeah, I'm set for the day. Like, my bed is made. Like, I got my life together. Even though I'm gonna spill coffee and probably eat hot Cheetos for breakfast, I made my bed today. We need to be good to ourselves. Self-exploration. This has been one of the hardest things I've ever had to learn, is eating alone, being alone, enjoying your space alone, and realizing that as you get older, like, you're not gonna have millions of friends like you did in high school. Like, it's gonna dwindle out, people are gonna grow, and you're just gonna have to figure things out on your own. Like, there would be times where I'd like freak out to my mom and I'd be like, we're not friends anymore, like, we don't talk, and she'd just be like, that's a part of life. And I never understood that until maybe the last year and a half. Like, I maybe have like 4 friends that I can honestly call on that would be there for me if I really needed them, and I'm okay with that. But there was a point in my life where I was not okay. Hi, Luna. There was a point in my life where I was not okay with that. That made me frightened, that made me scared, because it was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna have people at my wedding, or oh my god, like, no one's gonna come to my baby shower. But now I'm just like, that just shows like the friends that turn into family, and then the friends that are there that you can count on like family when, you know, your family's busy. It's all about quality over quantity. More time to stay home and eat snacks in bed. I learned a lot in my 20s. Maybe not financially, but I learned a lot. I know I made a lot of mistakes and I've done a lot of fixing, but I'm only human, and that's okay, because I'm just taking it day by day. Realizing that I'm the fucking toxic one is really hard to like own up to. I'm working on it. I'm actually still really bad at like putting toxic vibes out there and actually getting them back, and then being mad that I put them out there, and being mad that they're coming back to me, but I put it out there in the first place. And I'm literally spilling all my tea so I can go back and watch this video and be like, yeah, I Can we get like a so count? Because I feel like I said so like so many times. I feel like 2019 is gonna be good. I feel like it's gonna be a very growing year for me. Not a new year, new me. I'm still gonna eat what the fuck I want, and I'm still not gonna go to the gym. I'm still probably gonna talk a lot of shit. I'm still probably gonna drink a lot. I'm still probably gonna be hungover on my day off. You know, I'm still gonna make bad choices. I'm only human. So I get when people are like, oh, new year, new me, because it's like, it's a new year. Like, I get to do new stuff. New year, new me, because it's not really a new me. It's just a new year. And I get to do new dumb shit over again. There's a lot of, you know, friendships and situations and stuff like that that I held on to that hurt me, that made me hurt those around me. And if me and you are no longer friends from me being in a bad place and abusing the friendship in which I had with you, here's me apologizing, because I know I did it to a number of people that I can't name in a number of moments that I can't remember. So here's my genuine apology to those that were hurt while I was hurting. I am genuinely sorry for that. It was a really bad couple years for me, and I'm finally at the point where I forgive myself for putting myself through it. So I think now that I can forgive everybody that I involved, or that was involved, or that was there trying to be there and I wouldn't let in. So I am sorry for that. Less control. I need to just lose control a little bit. I'm so obsessed with being organized and cleanly and, you know, just on a schedule. So I'm just going to be more carefree, loosen the reins, and just kind of let life flow how it should, because life never goes as planned. And if I will lose my mind with my OCD if I try to plan absolutely everything out. So here's me telling myself all 2019 I'm gonna chill the fuck out, because I am so uptight sometimes that it just kills me. Hair is stabbing my freaking butt cheek. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tea spill. We're gonna call it a tea spill. It's actually more of like an addition of my previous video, getting to know me a little bit better, but also just speaking good existence into 2019. So I don't know, if I could do it, you could do it. We should all do it. It'll be fun, you know. But thank you so much for 5,000 subscribers. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that that was possible until I spoke it into existence, and it came true. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell to turn on your post notifications, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hit my DMs to let me know what you guys want to see in future videos. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna do like a eat with me type video, because like it's really hard for me to make breakfast actually in the morning, but I got like this thing that makes it really easy. But I was really hungover this morning, so that wasn't a possible thing, because I woke up at 2, if we're being honest.
If anyone else living for JoJo remaking her freaking albums, I would search freaking iTunes high and low for her first album, and it would just wasn't